Obviously, the stories of you guys getting together for the role and pairing for the role.
Yeah.
What was that like, the boot camp?
It was the transformative experience in our training. But midway into the course, they kidnapped me and threw me in a cell for hours, and I was like, this is actually great.
This is a holiday for everything.
I get to relax for a minute.
I promised my crew a long time ago I'd keep them alive.
For a project like this, you don't just become part of it because it's another job. This is something you really have to dive into. So was that an attraction for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that it was a brilliant script. David Ayer is one of the best directors in the game, and you know, he demands full commitment. You know, we had the benefit of having Mike with us, who had already worked with him on End of Watch.
You know what I was telling these guys, and I'm like, it's gonna be emotionally tough, and you're gonna feel a lot of pressure for some reason. And he's he's kind of a chill guy, but like, you know, on the set he wants reality, and so you just feel that pressure.
Best job ever.
Best job ever.
Best job ever.
Best job I ever had.
And in the script as well, I mean, Brad's character is a massive mentor for you all throughout. Obviously, you have been acting for 15, 16 years, thereabouts, something like that. But still, when you work with big names like that and people who have that experience, does that kind of become the same thing in terms of acting?
Yeah, well, you know, Brad and I started around the same time, and when we were like growing up together, you know, we were going head to head on a lot of projects, and he would always get me, you know. And it's nice to be finally working with him, you know, in a position.
Like what?
Really
What was the one that you were meant to get? Well, you thought you had
no, seriously, it was mine. Well, we both tested for 7, and I was 7. But I thought I was more appropriate for the part than him because of that.
Anytime, sweetheart.
I'm your sweetheart, right?
Okay, Gordo. Crank her up. Choke her up, she's cold.
There's condensation on the pump.
When you're pushing yourself, never mind physically, but mentally to that point with each other, you must be fighting all the time. Families fight all the time.
That's really the idea. I mean, the idea here is, you know, you don't love anybody like your family, you don't fight with anybody like your family. These are a group of guys that are a family that are in unbelievably high pressure situations, unbelievably high stakes, and they're in unbelievably tight quarters. You know, the more dangerous we could make set, the more vicious we could be in going after each other, the happier our boss was.
Well, not just dangerous, that you were punching each other, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was
So who hits the hardest punch?
This guy. I mean,
really?
I mean, as Mike did, it feels like getting kicked by a donkey. But the point that I'm saying,
Because the donkey's Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of Mexican donkeys.
A donkey's not Mexican. What are you talking about? How are you gonna say a donkey's animals aren't from countries, dude.
Dude, there's a lot of donkeys in Mexican movies, dude, and I know you love Mexican movies.
It's just facts. He's gonna go on after this interview and edit Wikipedia so it says donkeys.
No, I literally like, I'm gonna go googly moogly right now.
Go on, find out.
I'm gonna be wrong, I bet. I know I
1
am.
bagillion% you're gonna be wrong.
When what?
1 bagillion%.
Africa.
Ah!
Light him up!
I'm scared too.
We're still in this fight! We're still in